Hey, what's up, guys? Cardiac Cat here. Got my camcorder, as you can see. Nice little flip Cisco camcorder, wasn't too much, so it's perfect for what I'm doing. So that's why I'm not being able to do this video until now. But Panthers Cardinals, man, it was a hell of a game. Been spending the last 2 days kind of thinking about that, but it's time to kind of move on. I think the only three problems I had with the Panthers was play call and offense, running the ball. Running Jonathan Stewart around the end. He's a power back. He should be between the tackles. And D'Angelo Williams up the middle between the tackles when he's a fastback. He should be the one doing the stretches or the tosses. Hopefully we get that fixed against the Packers. We're going to need everything we got against them to win. Another thing on defense, both times on third down and long, we blitz up the middle when the Cardinals guards and center was doing good to keep the pressure off Kevin Cobb. And we blitz up the middle with our linebackers when we have rookie defensive tackles blocking. Rushing the passer. That doesn't make sense, because for you to blitz up the middle, defensive tackles have to suck up blocks, suck up a center and a guard. One defensive tackle needs to really get double coverage or whatever. Double blocking. And that wasn't happening because our defensive tackles are young and they're kind of small for defensive tackles. So I think a cornerback edge blitz with a zone over the middle would have been a much better call. But coulda, woulda, shoulda. And I'm not part of the coaching staff, so it is what it is, unfortunately. But other than that, I think we played a great game. Chris Gamble had a great game against Larry Fitzgerald. Pretty much shut him out, other than the one big throw. And I think that as much as that was Chris Gamble getting beat on the play because he was trying to stop Larry Fitzgerald at the line, Larry Fitzgerald's too big for any cornerback that's 5'11" to try to come up and pressure him on the line. He's going to push him out the way every time, and he did that time too. Then he used his speed to stay ahead of him. I think our safety, who was supposed to be over-the-top help, should have been a lot closer to Larry Fitzgerald. It was a third down play. We could have got him off the field with a lot of time on the clock, and if the safety would have been over there to give Gamble help, we could have pinched him to the sideline and knocked the ball down, or maybe even got an interception. So I think that was a blown coverage on the part of the safety, the Charles Godfrey. I think it might have been Charles Godfrey. It was on the right side. So nonetheless, like I said, coulda, woulda, shoulda. On offense, our offensive line had great games. I thought Ryan Khalil did good. Travell Wharton, Jeff Otaw did amazing. Jordan Gross, as always, the Pro Bowl left guard, and Jeff Hangartner did pretty good. We kind of switched that right guard position out a little bit, though. So, but I think overall our offensive line did great handling Arizona's blitz. They blitzed like every play, so I think that was good. I think Legadou Nene rather, he had a pretty good game. Greg Olsen had a good game. He had really good catches. He dropped a couple passes too, though. Jeremy Shockey, he had a few catches. Mike Goodson had a few catches. Steve Smith, obviously. Wow, he looks like he's back in Pro Bowl form, and that looks like it's going to be Cam Newton's main target, which is fine with me. I like to see Steve Smith do good. 8 catches, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was burning Patrick Peterson all day. Great play by him. And then obviously the man of the game, player of the game for both teams, no matter what anyone says, is Cam Newton. 422 passing yards, 24 of 37. He had 2 passing touchdowns, both to Steve Smith. He had 18 rushing yards, a rushing touchdown. And then the intangibles, being able to stay in the pocket. Somebody with the legs that he has, staying in the pocket for the most part. I think he stayed in the pocket too long a couple of times when he should have got out of the pocket. But nonetheless, he's standing tall in the pocket, poised, throwing it with accuracy. 60% completions. That's pretty good. And for any quarterback, I've been watching the last 2 days on TV, and they're comparing him to Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and what all they did and stuff. It's one game. Everyone understands that too. It's one game. And it was against Arizona. You know, your corners are suspect. You have great linebackers, but your corners are suspect. And his real test is going to come this weekend against the Packers. I have a Packers preview video up tomorrow. So that should be pretty good, and I'll be able to talk trash on that. But I might even get one up later today if I can. But anyway, yeah, it was a good game, great game. The only other problem that I had with the Panthers were the punt coverage on that one play. The Gunners ran behind Patrick Peterson in case the ball went over his head, and the other two guys, they say, were in position to make the tackle, but they slowed down 10 yards before they got to Patrick Peterson. First of all, the Gunners, they said, you know, the one's supposed to pass Patrick Peterson, and then the one's supposed to be in his face. So that was a breakdown right there. I knew there should have been someone in his face yelling and screaming, and pretty much, in case he dropped the ball, would be there to get it. So, I mean, you know, what can you do about that now? We just got to get better. Let's go take everything we got, like I said before, to beat the Packers. They're great defensively. Aaron Rodgers is killer. So, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll have a preview video up. Also, a side note, one of the things I was talking about doing in my first video, I'd like to reiterate. I hope you guys enjoyed the Cardinals-Panthers review video, by the way, or the highlight video. You know, spend a little time on that. But, yeah, one thing I was saying I'd like to do is do a pick'em league. This could be on Facebook or YouTube, because I put all my videos on Facebook also. And if it's on YouTube, I'm going to make a pick'em video. It's pretty much just going to be a little thing saying who's going to win and who's going to lose in each game. Pick every game for the week. I'd like to see, you know, whoever, Cattle Dog, RTL, my mind is 309, Big Vol Daddy, NFL Panthers 07, Panthers Guru, Panthers Nation, all you guys. I'm leaving some people out, but any NFL fans, I'd like to see you get into it. And even on Facebook, you can actually just send me a message with your picks for the week. And in my YouTube videos, I'll after the week's done, on the Tuesday after the game, I'll make a video saying everyone's standings for the week, and then their standings for the year as we progress. I think maybe it can get competitive. It'll be good to see what people's got when they can pick games and actually understand different things about the games, and not just say, well, the Packers were good last year, they're going to win again this year, you know. How do you pick a Packers-Patriots game? You know, I don't know if they play this year, but, you know, that's the kind of things I want to see. And, you know, it could get competitive. So, if you're going to do it on YouTube, after I make my pick 'em video, just make it as a response video to that video so I can see it easy. I don't want to be searching. I'm not going to do any searching for that. So, just make it as a response video so I can see it. And, that's pretty much it about that. But like I said, I'll have a Packers-Panthers preview video coming up, and I'll be able to talk trash. And, to the Cardinals fans, congratulations, your team won. I was wrong about Kevin Cobb. I was wrong about Beanie Wells. Although we stopped Beanie Wells in the second half, we shut him down after we realized, you know, how they were going to run. You guys did great. You know, shout out to my mind is 309 and Big Vol Daddy. I talked a lot of junk about you guys in the first video, especially had a little personal shout out to you guys in the first video, I guess, in a negative way, so I apologize for that. I take everything I said back. Obviously, the Cardinals were the better team on Sunday. Well, they might not have been the better team. I think the Panthers definitely outplayed the Cardinals, but let's say the Cardinals were the luckier team. But, you know, nonetheless, luck or skill or talent or whatever it was, you guys won. That's the bottom line. That's all you can really say about it. You know, congratulations to Cattle Dog, RTL, my mind is 309, Big Vol Daddy, BVD, there's one or two I'm missing, I'm sure, but nonetheless, congratulations to all you guys. I hope you guys go 16-0 now. For all I give a shit, I don't care what the hell you do. Y'all probably win the West. So with 6 games. So I hope y'all go 16-0. I hope we play you guys in the playoffs. I still think we're going to make the playoffs. I still think we're going to win 10 games. Yeah, but other than that, congratulations. Hope y'all have a good one.